Do you happen to have some oats in the house? Because my oh my, you have to try out this apple cinnamon oatmeal breakfast because it's so yum, very creamy, delicious. Wow, all the nice flavors in one bite. This is totally amazing. The apple sauce is buttery, very delicious. The apples have a little bit of crunch. The peanut butter adds in a very nice nutty taste to the oatmeal, while the oatmeal itself is super delicious, creamy, yummy, and flavorful. Grab the ingredients and try out this recipe. Because we're making some apple cinnamon oatmeal, of course you need some fresh apples, and I have two for the recipe, which are nice and clean. So the first step is going to be chopping up my apples. You can use apples of choice. So I'm going to cut in half, remove the pit. And once done, I'm going to chop the apple in quarters and chop up, ready to make my delicious filling for my oatmeal. Pick the next apple and repeat. And once done, it's time to make your breakfast. So you're going to start off by placing a small pot over medium low flame for making your oatmeal. Then you're going to be adding in 1 cup of oatmeal, and I'm using instant oats. You can use any oats that you have in the house. Add in 1 cup of milk and a pinch of salt. Stir in your oats and cook for around 4 to 5 minutes, and it's going to depend on the oats that you're going to be cooking for your breakfast. If you're going to be using steel-cut oats, it's going to take a little bit more time than the instant oats. So you have to taste to make sure they are ready. Now we are going to make our cinnamon filling, apple cinnamon filling, which is going to be so delicious and very yummy. So you're going to need a small pot, a pan. Place on another burner over medium low flame. Then you're going to add in all your ingredients. So I'm going to start off with my apples. You can cut into any shape that you want. Add in a tablespoon of sugar, which is going to sweeten the sauce, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a third cup of water, some vanilla essence. Check on my oats, which have started to simmer, and it's been around a minute. You can thin out with some more milk if you notice that the oats are very thick, or you can add in a little bit of water. Stir in the cinnamon and sugar, and you can add the sugar to your own liking. If you love your sauce to be very sweet, you can add in a tablespoon of more sugar. Mine is just perfect because the apples are still a little bit sweet, which is going to make each bite absolutely amazing. And you're going to cook your apples over low flame for around 5 minutes. And during this time, the apples are going to soften up, absorb in the nice cinnamon flavor. And we have some butter here, which we're going to be adding after around 3 minutes so that the sauce can thicken up and get super buttery and delicious. This is how the oats are looking, and as you can see, they're looking super creamy. So you're going to check if the salt is perfect. And remember, a tiny pinch of salt can go a long way. You don't want to add in so much because we have some milk. It's going to get super not so good. So I'm going to check on my apples, which are softened up, and the cinnamon aroma in the kitchen is so good. It's like we're making some cinnamon rolls, which I absolutely love. The sugar is perfect. So now it's time to add in half a tablespoon of butter. Stir in the butter, and immediately the sauce is going to turn very luscious, thick, and it's going to smell absolutely yummy. So good. That is. You can see the sauce has thickened up, and it's time to serve my delicious breakfast. So we have a couple of toppings which you can add. We have a banana or peanut butter, and I'm going to be doing both. So I'm going to peel my banana, cut into slices. Serve my delicious creamy oats. Just look at those apples. Yummy. Then some bananas, butter. Once you combine all the ingredients, that is the applesauce, the oatmeal, the peanut butter, every bite is going to be absolutely amazing, because yeah, it's a good breakfast recipe for you to try out. We have a little bit of saltiness from the peanut butter. The applesauce is very delicious together with the oatmeal. Yum. This is a breakfast for kings and queens, and it's a perfect meal prep breakfast idea for you to enjoy along the week. Bye.